No countdown.
Yep.
Oh well.
There's a count up.
All right. It was.
No, there's a count up.
Oh yeah, up
It's at
top.
12 now.
Yeah. Here we are. It's the Not Your Average Guy show. Just Jimmy and Darcy tonight. Dan must be working. He said he'll chime in if he can.
I guess he got that house all sold.
Well, that's what I think. That's the word. I don't know. They haven't closed yet, but I
Oh,
think it's going to happen.
I haven't talked to him. I just saw it on the internet.
Oh, then it says sold.
No, I last I saw was like a week and a half ago. It said pending.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, I
assumed
think
by
everything
now it
went
would be
good with the.
taken care of.
I think everything went good with the inspections, and people are pretty excited to live there. Is what it sounds like.
To be Dan's neighbors.
Yeah. Yep. In fact, I think Dan was saying that he's talked to the guy a couple times, and guy was already asking him about potentially putting an addition on it, like if Dan would want to do the do the work
That's
or something
perfect.
like that. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I mean, he would be the guy, the best
Mm-hmm.
guy for the job. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep, for sure. Um, my little barn's coming along.
Yeah,
I
so
threw up
I saw
some
that picture.
I threw up some plywood tonight, and I've got goats right there. In fact, in that picture, I think I had already moved my fence. So, have you been back there since I? Hey, what's up? Have you been back there since I kind of temporary fenced that and let the goats into that brushy area right behind that,
Yeah,
all
I
around
have.
there?
Yep.
So that whole pad was in the new temporary fence area. And tonight, after I put up all that OSB, I basically I tacked the fence to that northeast corner of the building and then essentially used that wall as a section of fence and then went off of the southeast corner of the building and took it back over to my gate. So I deleted about, oh, 45 feet of fence. Hey, hi, thanks for joining. Um, so now I can kind of work on it and without the goats right under my feet because
Oh,
every
they
time,
were helping
oh,
you.
dude, I'd be back in there and Google it. All right, maybe sometime. I don't have a computer out here. Uh, yeah, I'd be back in there, and they're I, like today, I was putting that siding up, and so I'm doing it by myself. So I'm holding up a 4x8 sheet, and I've got my nail gun and my level. My level's leaned up against the wall. My nail gun's laying on the ground. Daggum goats are back there, knock my level over, standing on my nail gun. Just, they can't. They got to be right there. They're silly little dudes. So now I have them blocked out of my main work area,
Yeah, that's a good
so
idea.
I can keep going on it and with less goat interference. But as soon as I put that OSB up, those things start chewing on it.
Oh,
They're like back there trying to rip pieces off.
well, they're just trying to get back to helping you.
I guess.
Funny.
Yep. They're silly little things. But they're doing a good job clearing that brush. It's so much cleaner back through there.
You got any berries out there?
No,
Any wild berries?
no. Mulberries. Yeah, there's mulberries.
They like those things.
Oh yeah. Yep.
We've got a
But
lot of mulberries
that's
out
it for
here.
back there. Yeah. It's a it could be the state berry.
Yeah, it might be.
There's a there's a plethora. I'm not the biggest fan of mulberries. I mean,
Yeah, they're all
I'll
right.
eat a few of them here and there,
Yeah, same. I eat a few of
but
them, but they're not that good.
raspberries and blackberries, oh, so much better in my opinion.
Yep, same.
I feel like I'm trying to remember when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure my brothers and sister and we went out, picked bunches of mulberries, and tried to make mulberry pie. And it was not very good.
I was gonna say, man, that can't be good. Mulberry
I
pie.
don't. I don't like it. I've heard people talk though that like them better, which I don't know how that works, but
Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there that like a lot of weird, dumb things.
yeah. Went to the new amphitheater last night.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty good. It's
Who
nice.
was on the stage?
It's a local band. They're called Summer Breeze. They're according to them, and I guess they would know. They've been playing together for like 17 years. So, I mean, they're all probably our age or older, and they playing a bunch of yacht rock, uh, just good old classic rock, easy listening type stuff. They did a good job. They're pretty fun. I had never heard of them before, but Anna follows them on Facebook, and hey, Kathleen. Um, yeah, and so she'd seen that they were going to play out there, and so we went. It was pretty fun. It's a cool spot. I think concerts there will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it. I wanted to
Um,
go see Dave Matthews out there, but I
is
don't
it
know if I'm
sold out?
going to. I don't know if
When
it's
is he
sold out.
playing?
I just don't know if I'm gonna go.
He'd be fun to see.
First
I bet that
concert I ever went to, like real concert,
was
not
Dave
some
Matthews.
not some dumb, church thing. Um, yeah, it was Dave Matthews out at the Sandstone Theater out in Kansas City,
Oh,
Kansas.
nice.
And dude, it was so good. Like it was a good show. It was the one and only time I've ever seen that dude live, and
I've never
he
seen him
made
live.
he made me a fan after seeing him live. So I'd like to see him here. I don't know.
Yeah. What? 25 years later?
20, yeah, I mean, no, longer than that. That would have
For
been,
real?
yeah, that probably would have been like late 90s.
Okay.
So 27 years ago, 28.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
You should
crazy
probably
to
go. I wonder what tickets are.
I don't know. I haven't even looked. I should. I should
Um,
look and I should go, but I don't know.
so I think that there's a pretty wide range of ticket prices out there. I think you can get like, a couple $100 tickets, which are front row, or they've got um they've got these boxes uh that you can get that have like just a lot of space and nice seats. But then in the back, behind the chairs, is just a lawn, and you can
Mm,
get those tickets cheap. Just throw a blanket down and chill out back there. Um, I generally prefer a chair, but
yeah.
if you wanted to just go and hang out, wander around, I think you can get in there for not very much money.
Are the seats tight?
Not too bad. They were.
Okay.
I've been in much smaller seats.
Like I'm
They're pretty
picturing
decent.
the Starlight Theater.
Oh, they're bigger than that.
And that
You
place,
got more
man,
room.
it's so dang tight.
You got more room than there for sure.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty neat place. I was talking to a guy that works there, and he said, I said I have tickets for Breaking Benjamin there later on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that'll be a good one." He's like, "Ah, that'll be a little different crowd. Probably smell different here." That's what he said.
Probably.
and uh, and then I told him that we were contemplating getting tickets and going to Thomas Rhett, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's the last show of the season." I said, "Oh, okay." He goes, "Yeah, that's." He said, "That's right after Chris Stapleton, and he just sold out." He's like, he has two shows, and they're both sold out. He's like, so if you're thinking about going to Thomas Rhett, you should probably get on that, buy those tickets. I'm like, oh, okay.
Nice.
But I bet Chris Stapleton will be cool there.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. I'm not a huge fan of Chris Stapleton. Like he's
Yeah.
fine. Like I don't
Hmm.
dislike him at all. But there are so many other people I'd rather listen to than him,
Yeah.
especially at a
He,
concert.
yeah, I have no idea what he'd be like live.
Well, yeah, I don't either.
Um, yeah, I've never even really thought about trying to go see him. I
Kinsley
listen to
really
him on the
likes him.
radio or
She
whatever.
thinks he's pretty cool.
Um, but yeah, I think it's a pretty cool place.
Let's see here. I'm gonna Google the Morton.
Dave Matthews.
Yeah, Dave Matthews at the Morton. See when it is and how much it is and all that
Hmm.
stuff.
Might be the summer of concerts. You just have to go.
Yeah, just go to concerts all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be opposed to that, but I feel like I'd rather spend a bunch of money on other things.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. Dave Matthews, June 24th.
That's
That's
coming
coming
right
right
up.
up. Okay. So, looks like if I was going to try to get two tickets, there are a lot of tickets available and they range from looks like the most expensive one is $1,000 and
Ooh,
$1,024.
that's on the expensiver side.
And then the cheapest one is $99, and it's in that lawn section you're talking about.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
$99
Yeah.
for Thomas Rhett? I think Anna was saying they're like $30 for the lawn ones.
That's because nobody knows who he is. Man, there's a $1,400 ticket.
What? Goodness.
I don't think I want that.
No,
There's 4 of them available though. So
that's
if
a mighty fine watch.
you and Anna and I go, we could spend like
5 grand,
$6,000
yeah, six grand.
to see Dave Matthews. That's stupid.
That's a lot of money. I
Oh my
um
goodness.
I don't think it's worth it. It's worth that to me. That's a real nice watch.
Yeah, I'd much rather have a watch. A $1,400 watch. Yeah, cheapest ticket's $100.
Wow.
I don't think I'll probably do that.
Is that are those resale tickets? Or is that from
It's on. Oh, dang it! No, I don't want to purchase the tickets. Now it's like locked me into this. You have 10 minutes to complete your purchase. Okay, sure, why not? Your price is locked. I don't want them. Let's see here. This is through. Looks like StubHub.
Huh.
This is dumb. Their website sucks. It's like all it wants me to do now. I clicked on that Dawn ticket, and now all it wants me to do is just buy it. I don't want to buy it. I want to get out of
Cool.
that screen. Yeah. So I'll probably not go. It's all right.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come back next year.
I just remembered I was watching the hockey game, and I forgot I was going to turn it on my TV down here, and I forgot. It's the first game of the Stanley Cup series.
Oh man.
Uh,
We haven't been watching hockey around here really because I think Winnipeg's out of it
well,
long
there's
time
only
ago.
2 teams. There's only 2 teams left.
Yeah, Winnipeg was like out a long time ago, and
Oh man, Vegas won tonight.
huh,
It's the Golden Knights and the Hurricanes.
the Hurricanes.
Yeah, North
Where
or
are they from?
Carolina. Carolina.
Oh,
They were in the playoffs last year, but they didn't go very far. They were kind of like Winnipeg this year. But this year they made it.
hmm.
And they were playing really well tonight. I didn't watch the third period though. So I don't know what happened.
I haven't watched hockey in a while. Um, I do not remember that Stanley Cup Finals were in the middle of the summer. It seems
Yeah,
like
I
we were
don't know.
watching. Seems like we were watching Stanley Cup hockey during football season.
Um, let's see. I'll look and see what last year's. Uh,
Not a Vegas fan. What's up, Poca? Hey, I seen you. You commented on some of my shorts. Appreciate you.
I'm not
Yeah,
really a
hit me
Vegas
and
fan
Jay.
either.
Uh, Jimmy and I kind of both agree on a theory of watching hockey. If you got a team that you're rooting for, that's fine. But otherwise, you root for the team from the cold weather state. So that doesn't work out very good when it's South Carolina playing Nevada. They're both from, you got a team from the desert and a team from the beach.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, last year's was in June.
Huh.
Uh,
I just wasn't paying attention to timing.
yeah, it goes on a while. That's one thing that's cool about the Stanley Cup playoffs is it's like months long. Unlike football and baseball where it's just a few weeks.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to Winnipeg. They just choked. Probably probably all worn out from playing in the Olympics. Old Hellebuck is all worn out from.
From playing for the USA team or wherever. Was he with
Uh-huh.
Canada or USA?
U.S. Yep. Yeah, he's from Michigan, I think, but he's played for the Jets his entire career.
Oh, Winnipeg. Never been there.
No, yeah, I have. Technically, I lived there for a while. Not very long, but when I was a little baby,
Hmm.
my
That's where
dad
you were
lost his
born?
job. No, I was born in Nebraska, but we were we were living in Wisconsin, and my dad lost his job, and so my mom and I just moved in with her parents because they didn't know what was gonna happen, like if my dad was gonna be able to find work and stuff. So I don't know where he went, back to Nebraska maybe, or I don't know. But we didn't have a place to stay, and so we moved in with my mom and my grandparents, my mom's parents in Winnipeg. But he got stuff figured out pretty quick, and then we came back. I can't remember where. I think we might have gone from Waukesha to Kearney, Nebraska, at that point, basically. I don't remember that stuff. I think I was about one.
Um, Last weekend I went to a wedding
Yeah.
and it was a cowboy wedding or cowgirl
Oh yeah.
boy. I don't
Hmm.
know. Uh,
Probably a little bit of both.
yeah, it was both. And so it was at a barn. Uh,
Hey, watch you and 2V.
and all of the guys, like the groomsmen and the groom, they were
Yeah.
wearing like cowboy hats, uh, like black Wrangler pants, brown like cowboy shirts tucked in, big old
Yeah.
cowboy, big old cowboy boots, and guns hanging off their belt.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Oh man.
And then when the minister guy was doing his thing, and he said something like, what, I don't know what they say. I can't remember what they say, but something about, does anyone, you know, have any reason why these two shouldn't be married?
Uh-huh.
And the groom puts his hand on his gun and turns and looks at the everybody in the room.
Oh,
It
that's
was pretty
funny.
funny. But I was like, "Oh man, getting real up in here." It was pretty cool. I've never been to a wedding quite like that, but it was a
No,
good time.
I haven't either. Did you
There
did you
there was
strap yours on the outside?
no, I didn't. If I would have known prior to, oh heck yeah, but I didn't
Oh man,
know.
you could have
So
borrowed
no, I
one of
did not.
my you could borrowed one of my revolvers.
Dude,
Had you a cowboy gun
I
out there.
totally would have brought that freaking Smith and Wesson 44 mag.
44.
Just have that sucker hanging off my belt. But I wasn't part of the email chain on the groomsmen, so I didn't know. So even funnier
Oh,
than
that's
all
funny.
that is this wedding is in the middle of nowhere, right? In a barn out in
Okay.
the farm field. And we pull up to the parking field and get out of the car, and it smells like straight sewer. I mean,
Oh.
overwhelming smell of raw sewage. And I was like, we were all looking at each other like, what in the world? Like, is there like a freaking feedlot around here somewhere? Or like, what is this smell? And as we're approaching the barn, you can kind of hear a loud humming noise. And as we turn the corner, 20 feet from the barn where the wedding is going to happen was a dang sewage pump truck sucking the freaking crap out of the
Oh.
sewer tank right next to the thing, 10 minutes before the surface was starting.
What the heck?
It was so nasty, but it was pretty awesome. So they didn't
That
end up
sounds
starting the wedding until it was supposed to start at 2, I think, and it started at like 2:40.
oh man.
So we were all just standing there smelling other people's poop getting sucked up into the truck for 40 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
It was awesome.
Did you sit on hay bales to watch the wedding?
No, they were like pews, like kind of old school, like church pew type things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was
Funny.
an active farm barn anymore.
No.
It was like a one of them wedding venue, whatever things.
Oh man.
But
Ugh.
it was just it was like an old farm. Like there was an old house there and then a couple of
In an old
barns
septic tank.
in an old septic tank that was apparently full until
They're like,
until then.
they're like, you know what? We should get that pumped for this event this
Let's
weekend.
schedule it for the exact same time of the wedding.
And they were like, did you say we should get that pumped during the event this weekend?
They were like they called to see if there were any openings available for the barn, and they're like, "Well, the only available opening we have is
Is
during the septic tank pump out, and that's a discounted rate, but you can have it if you want it."
oh man, that's gross.
Yeah, it was
those
so nasty.
those trucks smell so bad.
And then so we're all standing around, like everybody's just kind of standing around smelling poop, and guy gets everything sucked up and put away,
Hey,
and he gives the old honk on the truck as he's pulling out. He's like, "Mer, mer."
Oh man,
It was awesome.
he's he's having a good time.
Oh yeah, you could tell he was like, "This is the best poop sucking job I've done in a while."
Mm, mm, that's funny.
Yeah, so it was good. It was a good wedding. It was once it got started 40 minutes late, it was short and sweet. They had a reception. Pretty low key. There weren't very many people there. It was a good time.
I talked to Stan at church the next day. It was on Saturday, wasn't it? The
It
wedding.
was. Mhm.
So there were some pictures posted to the internet prior to Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was talking to Stan on Sunday, and he was super, super excited to talk about you all dressed up with your one pair of not jeans and your clean white tennis shoes.
Well, what's funny about those jeans is or those pants is they are jeans.
Ah,
Just it
uh,
I didn't get the gun memo, but apparently I got the jean memo because I was
the
wearing the
black
same
jeans.
jeans as the
Nice.
groomsmen. But if only I would have known
Sweet.
about the gun and the hat.
Oh man. Yep. You could have just like sneaked right up there and joined in.
Uh-huh. They would not have even noticed.
Nah. And if they did, well, you got a gun, so what are they gonna say?
It's true.
Oh man, I've never been to a wedding with guns.
Yeah. I mean, I've probably been to some weddings with guns, but not exposed guns.
Yeah, sure.
And a bunch of them. I mean, there was like 5
Oh man,
groomsmen and then the groom, and they were all open
that's
carry.
real funny.
And like at the reception and everything, they're just guns everywhere.
Did Heath have anything to say about it? Did he think it was funny or
No, he
nothing?
never really said much about it. Becca did.
Uh,
She
yeah.
was like, she's like, if I would have known they were gonna do that, I would have strapped a gun on.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell my daughters that they should maybe try that.
Yeah, for sure. No reason not to.
Yeah, they're pretty sure they're country girls since we moved out here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, then maybe they should marry a country boy.
Yeah, yeah, maybe they're pretty. I think that although I'm driving just a little station wagon these days, but I think they're pretty certain that a fella ought to be driving a pickup truck.
I agree. I mean, they're not wrong. The thing is, you've got one that you could be
hmm
driving with a little bit of work.
hmm hmm Yep, I gotta get that thing on the road. But I've been saying that for months.
Yep. You started on it for a minute.
I know. Yep. Then I started on some other projects.
Yeah. Like building a barn.
hmm Yep. It'll be good though. It'll
I need
kind
to
of help
build
me
a
clean
barn
up
over
some of that
here.
junk back there. You should.
I think I'm gonna convert the old dog pen into a little something or another.
Like a shed or something.
Yeah, I think what I want to do is put like all the lawn stuff in there, the trimmers and the mowers and the gasoline and all the stuff that goes along with that and like the gardening supplies and the garden tools and
Yep.
and all those kind of things. And then in my other one will just be my work stuff. It'll be my work
Yeah.
tools, my work truck, whatever miscellaneous nonsense that's in there.
That's kind of what I'm looking forward to is getting all that, my mower and my tractor and all that junk out of the barn. Put it all in that new shed.
Yep. Yeah, I probably want to build something real similar to what you're building on that concrete pad of mine. Nothing
Yep.
fancy, just basically 3 walls and a roof, and I don't know, I probably put a door on it
Hmm.
just to close it up, especially for the winter and whatnot.
Yeah, I need to decide what I'm going to do as far as doors or anything. Partly, I guess it'll depend. Yeah, I don't know. I may do like sliding doors or something, like barn door style. Um, just so I can have it closed because it is facing the west, so it'll get snow blowed up in there in the wintertime and whatnot if I don't have it closed up.
Right.
But we'll see. I'm just making it up as I go. I don't have a plan or a drawing or anything.
You got a
A lot of
architectural stamp drawing for it?
no. A lot a lot of it is I stand there and I look at my pile of lumber, things that I've got laying there, and I'm like, okay, if I use that for that and that, I can make it this big and this tall. Oh, but that's shorter. So that's my gonna have to be my tallest point right there. So I like
Yeah.
it's just
How tall you think it's gonna be? Like your walls?
well, my walls are a couple inches over 8 feet.
That's all you really need for that kind of stuff.
Yep. And then I'll probably do I may not make I may drop the ceiling down a little ways in the inside because I want to have I may go like 7 feet inside there. It's like, where I pull my tractor and my lawnmower in, it might only be 7 feet tall. So that I have like a loft up above
Oh,
there
sure, to
and I'll
set
be able
stuff
to
up there.
put junk up in there. Because like I mean, one of the things that's just around here that doesn't have a place, but it would be perfectly fine for it to sit up there. It's like coolers and things. Like I
Yeah.
got coolers sitting around this place that don't have
You
anywhere to
got
go.
you got coolers sitting around my place.
I know. Multiples.
Multiples. Oh man. That's yeah, you'd need a shelf to stack those on.
Yeah. Yep. It'll be good. And then I can't remember if I was telling you on the so on the north or yeah, on the north end of that pad. So there's like where there's the foundation where the barn was. And then north of that like little foundation stem wall is more concrete. It's probably another 8 feet or so, I think, of concrete. And so on that end, I think I'm just going to put a little shed roof. I may bring it out to cover that whole 8 foot. I may not though. I may just do like a 5 foot shed roof or something like that. Like maybe not even put it on posts, like do brackets on the ends so that it doesn't have posts down at the corners, and just turn that little end of the shed into a handy little like potting shed area. Like just put workbench along the outside of the wall, and Anna can have like her garden tools, like hand tools and stuff over there. And if she's ever doing messing with like seeds and plants and whatnot, have a little workbench area there. Be kind
Yep.
of fun. I keep thinking about trying to get some sort of a greenhouse going, but
Do some year-round gardening.
well, maybe not year round, but start seeds early.
Yeah.
And but the way that barn is, the new shed, I don't think that I don't think it'll be attached to that because it would kind of need to be on the south side of that building, which is like too far from the garden to be. It's too far from everything to be very convenient. A lot of shade over there too. But
Mm-hmm.
one of these days I'll figure out where I want to put some sort of a little greenhouse and get something like that going. I think it'd be fun to have a little greenhouse.
Oh yeah, it'd be real cool to grow some seeds and maybe even some stuff that you wouldn't normally grow because our growing
Hmm.
season's not long enough or whatever.
Right. Yep. Yep.
Anna's little garden's doing all right out there.
Yeah. They're fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
I was talking to her on Sunday and asking her, I couldn't remember if I know you had just random pumpkins growing at the other house, and I didn't know if you had chucked any pumpkins out anywhere over there last year and they grown. I was asking her if you guys were going to plant some pumpkins. She said she didn't know.
We did chuck some pumpkins out there, but where I put them, uh, it all got dug up because
Mm,
Anna decided to do something different with it. So I don't think those are gonna grow. But
yeah.
yeah, she did. She and Ella were talking about maybe planting some pumpkins or watermelons out there, but I don't think they ever did.
Yeah, she said that you guys haven't. I
I
said
think.
that when we did those gourds last year and just let them grow, they just grew along the fence. That was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that's
Those
super cool.
little gourds like that are multicolored and stuff.
Yep.
They're growing again because there's hundreds of them.
Oh yeah.
So plenty of them just fell on the ground and just stayed there all winter. And so this spring, I think Anna just like kind of stomped them, broke them open, and a few of them are growing back there again.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those are neat. Those were hanging around our house for a while.
Oh yeah, here too. We ended up with like a feed sack full of them that just sat in the mudroom until they got rotten.
Even better.
Yeah. Yep. Soggy, moldy gourds are the best gourds.
No, they don't smell very good.
No. No. Well, old Dan never jumped on here and commented.
No, I don't
I
think
think he was
anyone
just
really did.
we got people chit chatting, but not very many.
I don't know that we had a whole lot of fun stuff to talk about.
No, just the wedding guns.
Oh, that is, I mean, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. The sewer at
Yeah,
the
I hope
wedding.
I get. I hope I get to go to a wedding like that someday.
Yeah, man. You know, it's weird because all the groomsmen were not around. You know, during the 40 some minutes we were standing there waiting for this wedding to start, they were off in the house or wherever they were.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then, you know, one walks in like walking grandma down the aisle or whatever. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that dude's got a gun hanging off his belt. And so he goes up, you know, drops her off, comes walking back out. I'm like, sure enough, there's a gun on there. And then a different guy comes walking in. I was like, well, he's got a gun too. This must be a thing. And then, you know, turns out they all had them. But
Yep. I need to build a holster for that for my new revolver.
hmm
You need a holster for that 44, don't you?
yes, I do not have anything to put it in.
All right. I'm gonna
That would
need to
be
just.
a awesome gun to have in a leather holster hanging off your belt.
You should bring it over sometime, and we'll form one up.
Heck
Even
yeah,
if
let's
if we
do it.
don't get it all stitched up right away, we
At
can
least it'll be in the startings.
we can get it patterned and get it wet formed and do two of them.
Yep, that'd be
I built
fun.
I built a holster on Sunday.
You did?
Yeah. So you have that Galco King Tuck that I used for a long time, and then I bought the same one, and I that's my go-to. But it broke. So
Whoa.
like
Like the
a
rivets or
few
something?
months ago, a few months ago, one of the rivets, just like the kydex around it, just broke off. So
Hmm.
then it was just kind of loose over there. So
But you
I
wear that thing like
just
every day, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
So I just drilled some new holes, and I just threw some copper rivets in there and pinned it back together, and it was fine. And then it just split. The whole front side of that kydex just cracked and split. So at that
Dang.
point, there's just the three rivets holding it from the trigger side, and the front is just broken, completely loose. Which it's still being held in by my belt. Like everything still sits and everything still like clips in and
Right.
stuff, but it's broke. So a long time ago, I can't remember why. It A long time ago, I started to like make a copy of it. So I glued up the leather two-sided, exactly the same as that thing. Black on the outside and natural leather on the inside. Got it all glued and in the shape of that pad. And then maybe 6 months ago, I formed a chunk of Kydex and got that part of it going. Well, but then at that point, I could not find that leather piece. I have no idea where it is. I searched Saturday night, Sunday. I searched all through like where my leather stuff is, all through multiple bins of scrap and projects. I can't find it. It's somewhere. So at some point, I'll come across the leather pad for that Galco holster, basically. I mean, it's just a copy. So I've just been like, dadgum, why can't I find the freaking thing? If I could find it, I could just finish this thing up and I'd have a new holster. Well, my holster broke So I got online and started just trying to decide what I was going to do, buy a new one. And I decided, I looked on Amazon and you can get just a regular old full Kydex inside the waistband holster for $30.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, I probably want to buy one that's made in the US just because. So I
Hmm.
started looking at those guys, and there's a number of them. We the People is super popular. Alien Gear, super popular. In fact, Joel just bought one of those and he likes it. And I looked at that one. They have them at Academy, and they're like 40 or $50. And then I was like, man, I kind of have always wanted to buy a holster from Muddy River
Hmm.
over in, just because they're just right down the road.
Yeah, for sure.
So I got on there and I'm looking at them, and they're not $40. I think
Right.
I think it was like 80.
Hmm.
So because I didn't pick the cheapest Kydex, I went with like a patterned one. And it's cool. It's just like a camo, but also has the topographical lines on it.
Oh,
So
fun.
it's a cool pattern. So that, that's $10 extra. uh but anyway, I just ordered it up. Like, well, I'm just gonna do it. I wear it every freaking day. I gotta have a holster.
Yep.
So uh so I ordered the Muddy River one. Then um I was talking to Steve Hendrick on Sunday morning, telling him my holster was broken. And that got me back thinking about holsters and just fixing it. And so I came home on Sunday after church and I just made a new leather pad and stitched it all up and trimmed up my Kydex and riveted it on there. And it's pretty darn good.
Nice.
In fact, I I'll have to show you, but it turned out real nice actually.
Well, now you'll have two.
Now I have two. Yep.
Speaking of rivets, did old Drake call you about a rivet gun?
Yeah. Yep. He borrowed it.
Did
Yeah. Yep. He was real thankful.
he? Good.
He's like, I could have gone and bought one, but I'll probably never need one ever again. It's like, yeah, if you ever do, you know where there is one. And I have a pretty nice rivet gun. It's it's old. When we were going through Anna's grandpa's shed after he died, and when Anna's grandma was getting ready to move, uh, it was in there, and I was like, "Ooh, that looks pretty nice. I'll take that."
Yep.
And it is. It's nice. It's heavy. It's just it's snack. It grips those rivets real nice. You don't ever have to like. I don't know. I feel like I've used rivet guns before where they'd slip a little bit and you kind of had to
Sure.
squeeze them a few extra times. Not this one.
Yep.
It's real nice.
Yeah, because
Yep,
he
he got her.
texted me and asked if I had one, and I was like, "Well, yes, but I'm in Wisconsin."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh," he's like, "You think Darcy's got one?" I'm like, "I'm sure Darcy has one." He's like,
Yep.
You think I could borrow it?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sure you could borrow it." And so then he was like, he's like, "Well, I don't know if I want to bother him." I'm like, "He is not going to be bothered by you." He's like, "Well, I just don't know him that well." And I was like, "He's not going to care if you call and ask to borrow a rivet gun." He was like, "Okay, I'll
Nice.
do it."
Yep. Yeah, he texted me and I was like, "Oh yeah." And funny thing is he was he was real like accommodating as far as like, I'll come get it or whatever. I'll meet you somewhere or anything. And it just happened. When he texted me, we were just leaving the house to go to the girls' dance recital. And so I was like, well, I'm not gonna be. I'm gone right now, but I'll be home in a few hours. And he was like, no problem, perfect. I'll come get it. I was like, all right. So then we're at this dance recital, and we're gonna. I wasn't thinking when I was texting him, but we were planning to just go to Texas Roadhouse for dinner after the recital. So I was like, oh, well, that's like 3 minutes from his house.
Right.
so so I texted him once we got finished with the dance recital. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be in Liberty in just a few minutes, and I'll just drop it by your house. And he was like, well, I'm not home right now, but that'd be great. So I just threw it, I just threw it on the ground next to his garage door, and then whenever he said, man, I really, really appreciate this. I'll get it back to you tomorrow. And I was like, no hurry. It's no issues. And so he he had it for 4 days, maybe, I don't know. And he texted me maybe Wednesday or something. I don't remember. It's like, hey, I'm finished up with that thing. I can bring it to you. Just let me know. And I was like, well, I'm actually going to be working right around the corner from your house tomorrow. I'll just swing by before I head home. And he's like, oh, all right. So I stopped over at his house, and uh, he showed me what he was working on and poured me a glass of Blanton's, and we sat
Oh,
there and chit
nice.
chatted. Yeah, sat and chit chatted for a little bit.
That's
And
a
then I
good
was
little
like, all right,
bonus.
I got to go.
Nice. What was he working on?
So they have those little pull out awnings that are like, they have the little gazebo thing at the back of
Yep.
their house, and it has the like pull out shade.
Right.
And I get the tops of that are aluminum, where the fabric, I guess maybe the fabric, I don't know, sits up against an aluminum track, and something had kind of come loose, and so he had to like rivet down through the top of that aluminum. I'm guessing it's just kind of like whatever the shade fabric is, probably sandwiched in between two
Right.
chunks of aluminum. So I think those rivets had broken, and it was sagging or something. So he just had to pull it back together and rivet it back.
Nice.
He said he had to do about 12 rivets.
Cool.
I was like, well, anytime you need it,
Yeah, that worked
it's
out.
available. Yep. Yep. I
Well,
like him. He
yeah,
seems like
he's
a
a
fun
fun
guy.
dude, man. I always have a good time with that guy. Too much fun sometimes.
Yeah. Uh, all righty. Well, we're coming up on 1 hour, and
Yep.
we have 0 viewers. And Dan never joined us, so I guess we'll
Sign off.
guess so. Call it a night. What time is
Hmm.
it?
I don't know.
Almost 11. That's not too bad. Go
I'm
in,
not
take a
even wearing my
shower,
watch right now.
get in bed. You're not? How come?
Mm-mm. Uh, I always take my watches off to shower, and I showered
Oh, you
just a
already
little bit
showered?
ago.
Ooh,
Already
nice.
showered, and I don't wear them to bed either. So I
Mhm.
take my watch off, I shower, I go to bed. I get up in the morning, put my watch on.
Yep. Boy, I was working on a watch this week a little bit, and I was real excited. It's an old Timex mechanical,
Ooh,
uh,
fun.
and it's from, according to AI, it is from. It was that exact watch was manufactured between like 1958 and 1961, I think. So I was messing with it, and if you wind it a little bit, if you mess with the crown, it would start running. The second hand would start going, but then it would stop. So I started looking at hey, there's Dan. You just throw up a comment. Comment. That's not a comment, Dan.
It's not a comment.
Uh so the second hand would like roll around, maybe halfway, and then it would stick or it would stop. So I started watching some videos and stuff, and there's plenty of people out there essentially that say those Timex movements are not very serviceable because um, they're kind of they're almost like riveted together. Not exactly, but they're just not super easy to work on. Like most watchmakers don't like to service a Timex movement. So I'm like, oh, that's a bummer. Well, then I find a couple videos, and these guys are like, yeah, that's okay. Plenty of people don't want to mess with them, but they're not worthless. You should do it. So these guys are like, a lot of times, all you got to do is like the issue most likely is back in the 50s and 60s, the lubricant that they used um was like a animal based like petroleum oil, and that crap just like will solidify in there. So probably what's going on is that oils and grease is just gelled up hard. So you go and you get some Roncinol lighter fluid, and you stick that thing in there and swish it around, and and in their videos they pull the movement out of a watch and stick it in their little dish, squirt some lighter fluid in there, solvent, swish it around, and it starts working. I'm like, ooh, awesome. So that's why. So yesterday I grabbed some lighter fluid from Walmart, squirted in a little dish, swish the thing around in there, and the second hand starts going. I'm like, oh, sweet. And then it stops again. And then I'm like, ah, crap. So then I'm swishing, 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 and it'd go. I could not ever get it to go more than like three-quarters of a time around. So
Really?
I was all excited. I thought I was gonna like have fixed
Gonna
this
fix that
watch.
thing.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, start wearing it, make a band for it. Uh, because they say all these guys are saying, yeah, that band, if you're gonna try to go like period correct, you do the leather band with the two stitch. And I'm like, oh, I can do that. I can make that.
Yeah, you should totally make a watch band for one of your watches.
I will. But anyway, I don't know. It didn't work, so I've got I got to figure out something else. But it's cool. It's just old. It's a Timex Marlin from 1960 or whatever,
Where did you get
1958,
that?
59. It's just in one of those boxes of watch stuff that I
Of
have.
random watch things that you have?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Aren't
Yep.
there some
So
Hamiltons in there?
there's definitely Hamilton parts.
Okay.
I've found multiple Hamilton dials. And I need to go. I need to pull it out and try to sort through because a lot. It's just kind of piled in a couple of boxes.
I'm
I need
looking
to
up
start
this
sorting
Marlin.
through and figure out if there's some Hamilton movements in there because that would be super cool. And I've also been watching videos on people like servicing old movements,
What year
and
do you
it's a
think it's
little bit
from?
daunting. Like 59, 58, somewhere between 58 and 61 or 62, I think is what the internet
And that's a
says.
classic looking watch too, man.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, you need to get that going.
I know.
What color is the dial?
White, a cream color,
Mm-hmm.
gold applied numerals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be fun to get
Or
it
no,
going.
silver. Silver. I freaking was messing with it, and that that watch tool kit that I bought, the tweezers are not awesome. So I was
Yeah.
trying to like work with them, and I was picking that thing up, and they just like slipped and put a big old scratch right across the dial. So
Oh
I was mad at
no.
myself. I was mad at myself for that.
Yeah,
Stupid.
that sucks.
Straight across the 9, right to the center. So dumb, but
Oh
whatever.
well.
It's an old watch. So.
Yeah. It doesn't
uh,
sound like you're
the
gonna get it
the
working anyway.
Well, maybe I will. We'll see. The crystal's not terrible. I don't know. I've already started like wondering whether I could just find a movement that would work in there.
It's
I don't
probably
know though.
a plastic glass
Yes,
or whatever on there, right?
correct. Yes. Yep. Yeah, but I watch these guys on YouTube just like sand those things down. They'll go like a 2000 grit and then 4000 grit
Dang.
on that plastic stuff, and then they've got I can't remember what it's called, but it's some watch specific polish, and
Mm-hmm.
they throw that on their little rag and buff it up real good. Man, it's kind of wild what they
Crystal
can
clear.
do. Yeah, yeah. I watched this girl do one the other day, and it had some massive scratches just right across the front of the crystal. And she just sanded them right out and then polished it back up, and it looked brand new.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty fun. Well, Dan says he just got here, but we're about to sign off. We're over an hour in, bud.
Over an hour in and ready for bed.
Yeah. And you missed the gun wedding, the
Yeah.
wedding guns. You'll have to go back and you'll have to go back and rewatch this show.
Yeah, there was a couple good parts of it.
Mm-hmm. Rest of it wasn't much, but a couple good ones.
We talked about watch building and wedding shenanigans.
Yeah.
Those were the highlights for
I've
sure.
I've been going with this one pretty regular these days. I kind of really like this band.
Yeah, that's a good watch. That's a fun one. It's
I've
so
been wearing it
big.
every day. I know, but once you wear it, you kind of get used to it. Especially like,
Did did Dan start wearing a watch?
uh, Dan, did you start wearing a watch? I think he only wore it for about a day and a half.
Day and a half. That's not very long.
Yeah. So Dan, I think due to Dan's probably what would be the contributing factors? Potentially Dan's um generally there's some sodium involved and hydration factors. I think his wrist fluctuates a little more than maybe mine does.
Hmm.
So like that watch or this watch, every once in a while it'll be a little bit tight. Like my wrist will
Yep.
kind of swell up a little bit. It'll be a little bit tight, but Dan's got like too tight. And that's what kind of I think got him off of it. So I got to figure out one of those um, the micro adjust the quick
Mhm.
micro adjust clasps. I keep looking at them, I keep not buying them because they're not exactly right. They'll take some they'll take some like work to make them work right. But I think I can. I just gotta I just
I
gotta do
sure
it.
like the micro adjustment, man. Like when I
It'd
wear
make a
that watch,
huge difference.
yeah. I mean, I adjust that thing 2 or 3 times throughout the day, depending on, what I'm doing, what the weather is,
Hmm.
and I'm just like, "Eh, click. Now that
Yeah,
feels better."
yeah. Maybe I'll
That
just
watch like you have, when I
this one you can adjust real
you
easy.
can move it pretty easy.
Yeah. I I can undo the clasp with my fingernail.
I can't do it with my fingernail, but I sure can with a knife or a screw or a
Hmm.
nail or something.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe I should just get Dan to wear this one.
Yep. Well, that's weird that his wrist swelled up that much that it became uncomfortable.
Hmm. Yep. We'll get it.
That one that I wear most of the time that does not have any adjustments, I basically have it where when my wrist is as big as it ever is, that's when it's fits the best. And then at
Hmm.
other times, it's just kind of flopping around,
Hmm.
and I'm okay
Yeah,
with
and
that.
we probably when when I fit it to him and like took the link out and stuff and just moved, made it work for him. He must have been probably was at his like slimmest on his wrist at that
Mhm.
point, and we didn't even think about that probably. But
Right.
I just gotta figure out. I mean, I just gotta figure out a micro adjust,
Well, that
the
is
easy
the
one.
best option for sure.
Yeah, they've got them. They're out there. I just gotta. They're just gonna take some modification to make it work
Right.
right. But I think I can do it. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower. Go to
I'm gonna
bed.
go to bed.
All right. All those who joined us, and no one's there right now, but Dan abandoned us. Probably we started talking about him, and
He's like, I ain't listening to this crap.
yeah, maybe he went to go get his watch.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was.
Yeah, he wants to be a watch guy, and I tried to help him. Remember him saying he wants to be a watch guy? He wishes he was a watch guy.
I remember him saying that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that watch that I gave him is the perfect watch. You don't got to charge it, and
You
also
just got to wear it.
you don't got to worry about it.
Nope.
It don't matter. It looks nice, but if you put a big old scratch across the front of it, that's okay.
And I'll tell you what, I wear that thing and do not even attempt to try to take care of it.
Yeah,
And it looks
it's
great.
holding up.
Yeah.
Yep, same. This thing the other day was looking a little rough because I had been weed eating, and it's all got gunk all stuck to it,
Yep.
grass and leaves and junk all glued to it. Just give it a little rinse, good to go. I
Yeah.
mean, I've been wearing it a lot. There's not there's not a single scratch in the crystal.
For a $50 watch.
I know.
I don't know how you could get a better watch.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh, me too, man.
Obviously, there are other cheap watches out there that interest me.
Yep.
Like I still look at the like Addis Dive and the some of those other Steel Dive, just those
Yep.
super cheap, but they're still, 100 bucks.
Right.
And I think they're going to be basically exactly this watch
Right.
for $100 more.
I think you're right.
Now, some of those ones are, you can get more models that are like interesting to me. Like,
Sure.
I think we've exhausted all of the Invicta models that aren't kind of ridiculous. I feel like they've got like two. They got
Yep.
this one and that regular Pro Diver.
And
And
they're the
obviously
same
there's
watch.
that 43, huh?
They're the same
Yeah, they're
watch
the
though.
same, just in a different size. Right.
Right.
Whereas like the Steel Dive, they've got the turtle, and they've got the diver, and they've got the Captain Willard, which
Yep.
is pretty similar to the turtle. But um but man, for $100 more, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I
No.
think this is gonna be it for my like cheap watches.
Yep. I agree, man. I think it's the best cheap watch you can get.
Now, I am still pretty close to buying the parts on uh AliExpress and building myself one, a cheap
Oh,
watch.
you can do that?
Yes, you can get like everything on there. And what I know we talked about this a while ago, the tuna watch and how
Yeah.
massive it is.
Yeah.
I kind of really want one. And you can get the tuna style in a 43 millimeter.
Really?
Yeah,
All right.
I kind of want one. And
Do
when I
it.
say kind of, I really want one. And I don't know why, but I just keep looking at them, and they're so odd and
Right.
different and weird.
Yep. Just do it.
But if you try to get like a Seiko tuna, like people like them, and they're like $1,400, I think,
Real.
or more. Yeah.
Damn.
So, and I don't know size wise. I think a true Seiko tuna is more like 47 or 51 or something like that. Like they're big. Like that one you sent me on YouTube, that dude trying it on.
Just
They're
ridiculously
massive.
big.
Yeah, and they're like I mean, that's kind of where the name comes from. It's like the size of a tuna can on your wrist.
Yeah, which is
But
silly.
for for whatever reason, I don't know why. I saw it and I was like, ooh, kind of want one of those. They're just I don't know why.
I think it's fun.
So I might and here's something that I think here's where I'm drawn to. I might do it in bronze.
Oh, all right.
Have you ever like looked at bronze watches?
Yeah, they look cool.
They like patina up real kind of crazy.
Yep.
I think it'd be pretty fun to have a bronze watch, and you can get that 43 millimeter tuna in a bronze case, and I
There
think
you
that'd be
go.
kind of fun.
Yeah, do that. That'd be a unique watch for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. I might pull the trigger. They're not cheap though. Like
Oh,
they're not expensive, but you can get on AliExpress and buy, like you can buy a case like this for like 23 bucks.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
But that tuna is going to be more like 60 or 80 bucks just
Mm,
for the case.
a lot more material there.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see if I do
Yeah,
it or not.
that'd be fun. It'd be fun to assemble it too.
I know. Just I'm having fun just messing with parts and stuff. Even
Yeah.
just when I pulled all my watches apart and replaced all the batteries, that was just kind of fun to
Hmm.
make them work again.
Right.
I've got I have most of the parts from a 1906 Elgin pocket watch,
Whoa.
automatic, or it's not automatic, it's a manual wind, mechanical.
Yep.
And when you're looking at like watching videos and stuff of guys that are talking about getting into watchmaking, a lot of them say starting off with pocket watches is a good way to go because everything's bigger.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so it's a little bit easier to work on them
And just kind of get an
because
understanding of how it all goes together.
yes, because all the parts are still there, but it's a little bit more forgiving than
Hmm.
how tiny some of the pieces are in
Right.
like a small movement. So I need to from my reading, apparently they manufactured about 4 million of this movement back in that like model range. So there's all sorts of information and parts out there. So I need to download like the diagram of how everything goes together and just kind of like learn how it works and try to get that thing put back together. That'd be pretty
That would
pretty
be
cool.
cool. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun.
I don't have like all the case and stuff, but well, maybe I do. I don't even know. But I've seen there's some guys out there that'll take like if you have an old pocket watch, have you seen those dudes that'll take a pocket watch and turn it into a wristwatch?
Yes.
They like solder some lugs on there and
Yeah, that's
change it
wild.
around and stuff. Yeah.
That'd be a
Anyway,
big old watch.
it's fun to just like tinker with them. They're so neat. They're so intricate.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I need to
another
go to
project.
bed.
Yep, me too. All right. Thanks for joining. Everybody who did, tell your friends, like and subscribe, whatever, or don't.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time, or we won't.
Maybe we will. Maybe we won't.
Yeah. Then one old boy on there, I don't know if he's a dude or not. His name is Pokey Guy. He said hey on our video, and I recognized that username from comments on my shorts.
Go Pokey Guy.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, see you next time.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.